Hey guys, Joe here. A little bit of a different angle because I've decided to film that pickup video. It's a little bit weirder today than it was before because I'm at a different angle. I'm sitting way down and the camera's kind of coming down at me, but that's okay because reasons. But thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it, especially the well-wishers that wished me well. Thank you guys so much. And help me grow the channel because I have something I'm working on the review. Daniel's bringing me a couple of things to use this weekend, and I will do that review, and you'll be seeing that next week. But I want to talk about some of the pickups we've made in the last couple of weeks because I still do that. I love to deal hunt, and I wind up with extra stuff, so that's part of the kind of appeal of it. But let's talk about what I've picked up for the business in the last couple of weeks. Now, a few things I've already sold, but I will show you some of what we still have. Number one is this computer itself was $225, something like that with shipping. It's a HP Ryzen Generation Athlon, so it's a newer Athlon. It uses SODIMM memory, all that crap. I picked it up on accident because I didn't realize how far away it was, but to make up for it, I've actually sold my gaming laptop because I don't game at the office and my home system is more than capable. So we're keeping that and we're making a little bit on the laptop. But I sold a 386 PS2 with a monitor for $225 that I picked up in a bundle for $17.50. And I will show you the rest of that bundle when we get up and do some walking around. But that's one thing that sold. We've picked up a Bose radio at the flea market for like 30 bucks and we sold it for 100 and some bucks in the same day. That's kind of interesting. Something I just picked up today and sold today. Yes, this is a very, very clean, very nice, don't know if you can read that, iPhone. This is a first generation 1203 iPhone and it works. It works great. And I sold it. Paid a little bit more than I wanted to. I paid 60 bucks for it and I sold it for 180. So I actually undervalued it because it only had the back half of the box, not the whole box, but guy paid for it. But that's again why I'm doing this with this business, to make a little bit of extra scratch, to buy stuff, to do stuff for the channel, and then I can get stuff and we can keep stuff. Like this Citizen watch cost $1.26. A Citizen's watch, or you know, some other watches. I've been picking up a lot of watches and we've been selling a few of those. Flea markets are a good place to pick them up. You can pick up Timex, Casios, Citizen, stuff like that pretty cheap, flip them and make a few bucks. Another bundle, and I was competing against some of my buddies that sell at the flea market, was a couple of SPs. Game Boy SPs are through the roof. This one sold for 80. I'm still waiting for this one to sold. Paid 40 each, so they're both paid for already. This one's pure profit. And with it came a few of the games that are in this bucket. Big old bucket of games. Nothing wrong with that. I picked out some of the good games. There's Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Tetris, always a good one. Super Mario Land, and Dr. Mario. These are all good games to have. They sell well, and I can pair them with systems if I need to. And another bundle, okay, I'm going to leave that on the floor because it keeps falling off. I picked up 4 Game Boy Advances. See, 4 of them. Because this one has a fried circuit board. I'm going to save the case and do a shell swap on my buddy's. Daniel's, he has a white one that's all tore up, so I'm going to shell swap that for him. But I'm going to do the backlit Game Boy screen mods on these because I have the money from selling those ones. And then these will double or triple what they actually sell for. These stupid things sell for like 75 bucks. But I'm going to put in the backlit screens and sell them for 150 because people seem to like it. What else? A few various boxes back there. I had to drive all the way to Burke, Virginia, which is 80 miles from my house, for just this iPhone, and that seemed like a stupid thing to do just for that. So I picked up a bunch of stuff, like $2, $3 lots, and a couple other things I picked up were like a pair of Nikon binoculars that sell for like 25 bucks. A couple of old games for $1 or $2. Those boxes were like $1. Old Kodak camera, those are pretty cool, for $1. Stuff like that I can list on eBay just to have inventory up and not have to worry about finding stuff to keep the store full. So that's a quick overview of some of this stuff. Here's a few other things. Again, because it was only $1. 6th Garth Brooks And then what appears to be the entire Gulf War trading card sets. And yeah, there's King Fuad Abdulaziz. So we'll do whatever with that. Some of you may understand what this guy is. Yes, that's a single mouse button mouse. Single mouse button mouse. Remember back when computer mice had balls in the bottom of them and only had 1 or 2 buttons? That will bring us on to what I'm going to swing you around and show you. So hang on a second. Nope. Hang on a second. There's something on the wall. Yeah, that's better. Anyways, joke aside, this here is a old Macintosh LC. I'm not sure what processor is in this one, but I got the monitor and the computer for $16. So if they work, great. If they don't, no big deal. Got an Ibook G4, which doesn't work because somebody trashed the screen. You can kind of see the LCD liquid in there. I gotta debate whether or not I'm going to put a screen in this. This was $15. For $13, you see this Apple box. Well, first, below the wall clock, $5. That's all I paid for it. It's the Westminster Quartz. Paid $5 again because I was going to pick up just this, and I decided to throw a few extra things on there for a couple of bucks. And I wound up with an Ibook G4, a Macintosh LC, and an Apple Image Writer printer in the box. Something you don't see much of anymore. Still has its styrofoam, cords, plastic cover. Have no clue if it works, but you know what? It's in the box. Somebody's going to want it just for the box. They may have a working one just in case that doesn't, and they want an original Apple box. So I can't clean the box, obviously, because even though it's a harder cardboard, I don't want to, you know, well, that didn't do too much damage. I'm not going to keep doing that, but I'll list it on eBay, probably get a few bucks just for it, just because it's in the original box. What's next? Let me grab a couple of things. He's back. Yeah, that's another Daisy gun. I think this is a Daisy. Modeled after 1894, and I actually have a model 1894 at the house, so thought it'd be kind of cool to pick one up in a BB form. However, it does not work, so poo-poo. And old BB gun guys will notice this. This is an old Benjamin Franklin BB gun. However, it doesn't work, which kind of makes me sad. Panda. Trigger is dead. Either that or the seal inside is bad, but these 132 BB guns can normally sell for about $150 to $300 if they're in good shape. I'll probably get about $80 out of that because it's broken. I'm going to pick you up now because we got to go into the other room. I'm the stablest person alive. And I delivered that 386 to the actual buyer today when I went to Burke. So it actually worked out because he was in Ashburn, which wasn't too far. It was about 12, 13 minutes away. So I went and delivered that to the guy, and then I came back here, started working on a few things, listed an iPhone, sold it. Some of those words were just rammed together. It's what being tired does to you. But anyways, here we go. This is that other computer, because I bought the PS2 3 monitors. The other one's a 12-inch IBM down there. This guy, which is a 15-inch, I believe that's 15-inch, even though it looks like it's 800 pounds and it weighs 600 pounds. This is a Crt Monitor. These actually have better refresh rates than most monitors, so yeah. And then that is an old server. It has a Pentium 4 at 1.6 gigahertz, an entire gig of RAM, 4 gigabyte hard drive, and it has a 3.5-inch and a CD-ROM, which means it could be a perfect old school gaming machine. So I'm going to keep it together, especially since it works. It powered right up. And let's see. Yeah. So that's going to stay here in the workroom. So that's about it. I've kind of thrown a few things up here on the shelf, and then I have my little testing little thingamajigger here. Anything else? That's a keyboard from the bundle. Just my mess of crap. Boards I still got to test or repair. No, I think that's about it. Hopefully you guys, suffered through that with me, because it's not my normal video anymore to do a one-take walkthrough pickups kind of a thing and show my nose. This is my nose. But here, let me put you back on the stand. and start again from where we were. But that's about it. So if you liked some of that stuff, let me know. If you'd like to buy some of this stuff, leave it in a message. You can send me an email. Email's listed in the About section on the channel. And maybe we can work something out. Obviously the iPhone is sold, but this thing was minty. Look how nice that screen is. And everything worked. The 30-pin connector worked. Yeah. If I didn't sell it, I was going to do a review on it, but it sold too fast. What can you do? Firearm videos will resume next week, so be ready for a couple of reviews, as well as hopefully I'll get out to the range because me and Daniel bought a bunch of ammo on an auction, so that'll be good. And I think the computer just restarted itself, so that can't be good. I'm out of here. This is Joe. This is Jiminy Show, and as always, I'll babble at you later. Off.